Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today, we're going to be making Loco Moco. Cue the music. Alright, well thanks a lot for watching. If this is your first time tuning in, please go down to that right bottom corner and hit the subscribe button and then hit that notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload new content. Well, like I said, we're making Loco Moco today. That is a traditional Hawaiian dish, cuisine that comes out of Hawaii. It's basically white rice, ground beef patty, and an egg with brown gravy on it. There are many different variations with that include pork, spam, even oysters. We're going to be showing you the traditional way with rice, ground beef, patty, an egg, and some brown gravy. We're going to focus on making a really killer gravy for this one though. So let's head into the kitchen here and see what our ingredients are. We of course are going to start out with about a pound of ground beef. I have 2 cups of brown rice that we're going to be using, 3 eggs, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 clove of garlic, 1 medium onion, 1 tablespoon of my Chef Politte's steak and chop seasoning, and then we're going to use about 2 cups of beef broth to bring this all together in the pan when we make our gravy. So let's head in the kitchen and start doing our prep. Alright, real easy setup. We have our ground beef. That's about a pound of ground beef right there. I'm going to dump our seasoning in there. This is my own brand of seasoning. It's called Chef Politte's Insane Steak and Chop. I'm going to leave a card right here to show you where you can get this on my Etsy shop. And all we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to blend all of that seasoning into this ground beef, because all we're going to do is we're going to divide this into 4 patties. Just like that, and we are going to cook these up in the pan. But next we're going to chop up our onions and garlic. Alright, we have our 1 clove of garlic. I'm just going to slice this up. Whoop. Put it into our bowl. And with our onion, it's going to julienne that up. And we're going to put that in the bowl as well. Let me take the camera off the tripod here and show you where we're at. Alright, we got our onion and garlic chopped up. We have our 4 hamburger patties ready to go into the frying pan. And we have our rice cooking in the rice cooker. Now we're going to head to our pan. We're going to start making the gravy for this. Alright, so we're going to make the gravy, but I want to develop flavors in order to do that. So we're going to go ahead and cook off our hamburger patties first. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of the char on the burger, and I'm also leaving a little bit of residual flavor in that pan, so we're going to be able to scrape out a little bit. The burger's temped out at about 155 degrees, so I'm going to set these off to the side and let them rest. We got our onions ready to go. I'm just going to put our oil right into this pan full of stuff there, and we are going to throw that right in. Now you want to just saute the onions and the garlic in the oil, and you want to do your best you can to kind of pick up all the residual flavor on the bottom of the pan here. That's going to add flavor to what you're doing here involving the gravy. Medium-high heat. We'll take our Worcestershire and our soy sauce. We're just going to cook these onions and garlic down until they are caramelized in the soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce. Alright, for the most part, all these onions are good and caramelized. I'm going to add our 2 cups of beef stock. Now, depending on how savory you want this gravy to be, it depends on how much beef stock you add to that 2 cups of water. You can dilute it pretty good, or you can really add like a couple tablespoons of that beef stock to make it more savory. I added about a tablespoon to 2 cups. So I'm gonna bring this to a boil, and we are gonna add our cornstarch and make our gravy. All right, we've got our gravy. We got our bubbles going on here in a ring where the fire is. So I'm gonna take our slurry and a little bit at a time, add it in until this gets to the consistency that we want in thickness, so we can call it a gravy. I'm just gonna go ahead and add the rest because I trust the recipe. By the way, the recipe will be in the description box below, so check that out. It is for 4 servings. What I am going to show you in a bit is going to be only 1 serving, but this recipe does make 4 servings, even though I showed you 3 eggs earlier. It is 4 servings. All right, it is thickening up. I'm gonna go ahead and take the camera off here and show you where we are at. All right, we got our gravy right here that we're gonna put on top of this. We have got our rice cooked right there. We have got our lovely hamburger patties cooked, ready to go. It's in this pan right here. I'm gonna go ahead and cook our up egg. I will leave a card right here to a video of how to cook eggs that I made years ago. It is my most watched video, but it covers eggs in all different kinds of ways to cook them: over easy, over medium, scrambled, ups, however you like them, basted, poached. I've got everything. And actually, I'll just leave a card for my breakfast videos. That's got everything in there on how to cook eggs. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna plate up this wonderful Loco Moco. We are going to take awesome shots of it for social media. We're gonna put those shots into the timeline with some groovy music, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna taste it. So enjoy the pictures and enjoy the music. Almost a little too pretty to touch. I topped it off with some green onion to bring out a little more color. We got our up egg, we got our hamburger patty under there, we have a nice rice table for it, and then our gravy with some of that caramelized onion in it. I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera up on a tripod so we can get a tasting shot of this. All right, well, here it is. I almost hate to break this. Yolk right there. There is the shot right there. Got a hamburger patty, rice, and gravy. I'm going to try to get a little bit of each in here. Oh, it's just terrible to break this beautiful dish. Okay, I got a little bit of egg, gravy, and onion in there too. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a bite. Well, that gravy is the first thing I really taste. The beefiness and that onion, the green onion and the onion get a little bite to it. The rice, a little crunchy. And then you got that egg, which gives it a little bit of a creaminess in there as well. You get some of that hamburger patty in here. Very delicious. Oh. Well, I'm going to close out and say thanks for watching because I want to get in here and eat this. But I really do. Thank you so much for watching. This has been fun to make. Very beautiful dish, Loco Moco. Don't forget to check out my description box below. which has the recipe and the ingredients in there. Also has some pretty cool stuff. Go ahead and Etsy me there to find out where you can find my delicious seasoning and where you can learn a whole bunch of other things as well in the description box. Look for those links. Thanks a lot for watching again. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave a comment, tell us what you think. Like this video, and then share this video with everybody that you know. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you again next time, right here on It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.